90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Ilesanmi has a brand new face after losing oodles of weight since his split with Angela Deem. Michael is a 36-year-old man from Nigeria who was in a relationship with Angela, a 58-year-old from Georgia. Michael and Angela became a well-known couple in the franchise in a short time because of the many differences between them and Angela's volatile personality. Angela and Michael had a 20-year age difference and cultural differences. Angela did not respect Michael's traditions. She was also jealous of his age. Angela tried her best to make herself look younger for Michael. Angela underwent weight loss surgery and liposuction. She got Botox on her face and dental implants. The procedures did not help change Angela's toxic nature. She could never get herself to appreciate Michael's love for her and always suspected he was with her for a green card. Meanwhile, Michael kept suffering in the relationship for almost a decade. He was crying for help and finally took the chance and absconded from Angela's house in February 2024. All it took was to dump Angela for Michael to get a well-deserved glow-up. Michael had shared pictures of what he looked like as a child. One of little Michael's pictures is from his birthday party in Nigeria. Michael seemed too scared to smile when his picture was being clicked. He stood wearing a multicolored outfit with a funky mango illustration on the shirt. Michael grew up to become a tall teenager who was slim and appeared less confident in his pictures. He sported a crew cut and seemed to have a fascination with the U.S., even when he was a young boy. His very in-your-face Indiana basketball t-shirt speaks volumes. Michael was 30 years old when he met Angela. He graduated from the Yaba College of Technology. Michael worked as a bus admin. He was also employed as a car salesman in Nigeria at one point in time. Angela made Michael quit his job so she could monitor his activities from America. Michael had told Angela he was 40 when he started chatting with her on Facebook. She had lied to him about her age being 50. When Michael messaged Angela, she didn't know who he was, but she thought his profile picture looked cute. Angela and Michael were 20 years apart. She had never dated anyone that young, but she convinced herself to go for it. Angela had described Michael as someone who was very sexy. Meeting a man from Nigeria was never her plan because she'd heard rumors about Nigeria being the scamming capital of the world. Angela and Michael met in person within a few months when the Georgia woman flew to Nigeria. Angela had told Michael that she would know if he loved her or not after their first kiss. Michael and Angela stayed together for 8 years until he left. Michael didn't know what he was getting into. He had thought that Angela was joyous and loving when he met her. He commented that Angela was energetic like a man. Angela ended up draining all of Michael's with every moment they stayed in the relationship. Michael was unhappy. He even admitted to being lonely and depressed by being cooped up inside his house all the time. The unhappiness was evident on his face. Angela didn't talk to Michael without screaming and yelling at him. She treated him like a child. Michael looked traumatized every time he was on the screen. Michael came to the U.S. on 22 December 2023. Angela had been living with Angela in Abidjan until his visa was approved. The cameras captured Michael's first reaction upon arriving on American soil for 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Season 7. Michael had a big smile on his face as his dream was finally coming true. Michael had seemingly gained weight before coming to the U.S. His face was rounded and puffier with a less prominent jawline. Michael's features were less defined. His cheeks were full, and his face was glowing with happiness. Michael looked forward to a better life. Unfortunately, Michael did not get the life he dreamed for when he moved into Angela's house. He was introduced to Angela's messy house which was in need of a deep clean. Angela also showed him the buckets of dirty laundry she expected him to wash before he could wash his own clothes. Angela didn't give Michael access to a phone. She'd broken his cell phone before moving to Georgia. Michael suffered for the 2 months he lived with Angela. He's yet to speak about how he was allegedly abused by his wife, but Michael lost his glow. Michael's photos, since he started living in Texas, reveal a different version of the Nigerian man. He had enough of the mistreatment, perhaps the 90-day fiancé. Happily ever after. Season 8 Tell All was the final straw. Michael has been apart from Angela for over 6 months now, and life has never been better for him. Michael hasn't revealed how much weight he lost and how he lost it, but his photos in August 2024 make him look skinner. Michael is fit, and his face has a sculpted look. It enhances his physical appearance and increases his attractiveness 90-day fiancé. Happily ever after. Star Michael looks the same way he looked when he was 30. His face looks less bloated and longer. His facial width has reduced drastically. It is more contoured and shapelier with a prominent jawline and sharp cheekbones and chin. Michael doesn't have a chubby chin anymore. There's no hint of rounded features. Michael's handsome looks are being appreciated by his social media followers. Michael's follower, Confessions of Fairy Liddy Queen, told him, "You look great, refreshed and happy like the Black King you are," on a post in Liu and added, "Michael looking like his old self again."